Well, bail reform at the center of a hearing in the state legislature today. The goal to see if our current laws are working.
Fox 8's Morgan Mackay is here with what that data is now showing. Morgan?
Steve and Natasha, bail reform took center stage this last election cycle, and it's already gearing up to once again become the major central point of this legislative year as well. Today, state lawmakers were going to once and for all break down the data, but the hearing was not as clear as some might have hoped. Bail reform. It's one of the most contentious issues in New York State and has divided state lawmakers even within the Democratic Party. This year, Governor Kathy Hochul is once again pressuring legislators to make changes to the law. But lawmakers have insisted at looking at the data before making changes for the third year in a row.
We've seen people point to the same sets of numbers and draw completely different conclusions.
But the over 6-hour hearing was convoluted and left many lawmakers still questioning the data that was before them. For example, on one hand, the data shows that the rate of people rearrested while out on cashless bail has remained somewhat the same since before the law was put into place. However, the data also shows there's been a rising rate of major crimes over the past couple years.
Violent crime increased 16%. Property crime increased 33% compared to the same period in 2021. So data does speak volumes.
In New York City, officials say that approximately 2,000 people who have a pattern of interaction with the legal system have gone on to commit a violent felony.
New York City has a recidivist problem. And that recidivist problem is driving much of the crime we see today.
It shows that the top 327 shoplifting recidivists account for about 30% of all retail theft arrests.
The city's data also shows that since 2019, there's been a significant spike in the number of cases that have been dismissed. This is why Mayor Eric Adams is now calling for changes to the state's discovery laws. Officials argue that there needs to be a better system to report this data in order to get the full picture.
Currently, it's impossible to know if a case has been dismissed because of lack of timely information or if the defense and the prosecution worked together to produce a solution that resulted in an alternative to incarceration for the defendant.
And it's going to be interesting to watch, Steve and Natasha, how this all plays out over the next few weeks. If Hochul wants to make changes to bail reform, it will have to happen during the budget process. That is when the governor has the most power. The budget is due on April 1st. Steve and Natasha.
A lot of people watching. All right, thanks, Morgan.